Brandon Sanderson said,
My job is not to save the wheel of time, to fix the wheel of time, or anything like that. My job is not to screw it up.
will Amazon have the same outlook?
Hey there, Nomads of Lore. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jonathan.
And together we are Mead and Mischief, your home away from no home. Today we are going to, it feels like, finally be reacting to the Wheel of Time official teaser trailer. It dropped on like Friday, I think, something.
Yep.
And this guy went on vacation.
I went out of town.
And he's been yelling at me for like a month now about not watching stuff ahead of time. We're going to do a reaction video. So I've been sitting here not watching this trailer. And every time I get onto YouTube, I see somebody else's reaction or talking about the trailer or something else. And so it's been really hard. So I am super excited about this trailer. And so we're gonna react to it. If you haven't seen it, you can react along with us.
Yeah.
If you have seen it or watch it after this or watch it with us, let us know in the comments what your thoughts on this trailer are and what you think about it and whether it makes you more excited, less excited, whatever. Make sure you like this video if you like it and subscribe while you're here. So yeah, let's get started.
Cool.
Hey guys, this is Editing Sean here. I was working on editing this. Actually, I've already rendered this once. I'm going to have to re-render it because I thought this was that important. So I thought I would jump in here real quick and note that me and my big mouth potentially messed up in this video. This video is mostly spoiler-free. And it's mostly pretty real spoiler free, but at about 17 minutes, a little after 17 minutes into this video, I opened my big mouth and gave a potential spoiler, big spoiler for later in the book series, a fair bit later. So not just the first book or two, and because it was later in the series, I thought I would jump in and warn you that exists at about 17 minutes into this trailer. Also, since I'm making this video anyway, there are several things that remember this video is a blind reaction, like neither one of us has seen this trailer, and we don't have the IMDb page memorized. And so we make several mistakes. Like the city in here is not Camelin. It's clearly the White Tower, in Tarval and all that stuff. And the warder kissing the ring, we totally blew that, and all that kind of stuff. So absolutely, you're welcome to comment on that, and or anything else we missed down in the comments. We'd love to converse with you or notice anything else. But I wanted to jump in here at about 17 minutes. Major spoiler for later in the book because big mouth. Enjoy.
Okay.
Be strong.
So that was Nynaeve and Egwene, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why is Nynaeve putting Egwene into the river? Was that
Is it Egwene?
I
guess it is.
Yeah, that's Egwene and Nynaeve.
Yep. Be strong.
And so this is a playful in Emond's Field moment, I guess. Something. I don't.
Maybe.
It seems.
Hopefully, it's not.
So the thing that is really red flag is it seems really out of character for Nynaeve. I mean, Nynaeve later in the series maybe, but at the beginning part of the series, she was the prim and proper older sibling wise woman person.
Yeah.
Not wise. What do they call? Not wise woman. What do they?
Yeah. Not wise one.
The weather
the
person.
Town.
Yeah. Not the town drunk.
The town drunk.
Anyway, let us know in the comments, or
Yeah.
we'll remember in a minute.
I wonder
sorry.
if it's like. Surely it's not something to do with her like training her or something.
No, it couldn't be. Not at this point, because
I know, but
Nynaeve was extremely opposed to Aes Sedai at this
Well,
point.
let's just-
So who knows? Let's just see what happens. Branding, Prime Video.
Wheel of time turns.
Emond's Field, mate? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Emond's Field.
Ages come and pass.
Hey, look at that look.
Some dude crying.
Yeah,
Who's that?
well, I was wondering if that's Rand's dad. What's Rand's dad name?
Don't roast us too bad in the comments.
I know.
We've established that names are we struggle, and especially when we're trying to make a video, we do that anyway. We'll think about it in a minute, or look it up while we're discussing this after. Memories, is that what?
Mm-hmm.
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend.
So what is that scene with her
Coming out of the water.
with the paint?
I don't know. I'm betting it's got to be Ice to Die something.
Yeah,
I don't.
probably.
I don't know. Like a. I still think that's what is his name? It's got to be Tam.
Tam
Yeah,
Althor.
Tam
You're right.
Althor.
Look, I told you he could do it.
It's got to be Tam. Or that's the first thought. But then
Maybe
this
that could
ring,
be the sword. Is that a ring, or is that the end
The
of
top of the sword?
The sword, maybe.
Yeah, I can't. Well, but he has his fingers like this, so it looks like it's something small.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, he could be maybe remembering his wife
Because if it was a
Moraine's
sword, he'd
voiceover
probably be
is-
like this. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking this has got to be.
I said I something or other.
Yeah.
But I said I nonsense.
There's that city.
That's Camelin, right? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Moraine.
She looks ageless-ish.
Yeah, that we said, and that's gonna be hard to. Ooh, that was cool. That was the Hall of the Tower, maybe, or that could be the well, probably not Camelin.
All over the world, there are different names for it.
Yep. This and that's she's got to be. That's got to be what's her face, right?
Who?
It's got to be
That's-
Amerlin's seat.
Yeah, but is that Swan? I think.
Yeah,
I think that's
Swan.
who that is.
Yeah,
If
it's
I
gotta
think
be
that's
Swan.
right. If I remember from the actress, got all the Ajas around there. The
Yeah, we got
gray, yeah, yellow,
Yeah, red, blue, green, white.
the brown,
that almost look like black.
almost like black on this screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty
interesting.
sweet. I like all I like that it's not all the same dress.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
different dresses.
yes,
Across the board, pretty much, just with color scheme, which is cool.
yeah.
Because I think that's more natural than
I love Moraine's dress. Very formal, old Kyrianan.
because this is Moraine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the red.
It could be Alana or no, Alana's doesn't look like that because we look. I don't know. We'd have to see.
But it's one thing.
Feeling. That was or somebody.
Dude, I'm so excited. It looks so good.
It really does.
Okay, wait.
So there's
we've
some
got
channeling happening.
We've got some airbender looking.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's okay. All right. It was cool. There was a little bit of weaving looking thread
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
air,
it
air
works.
stuff.
It's kind of typical of a lot of magic visualizations.
Representation.
The dagger, that's
The
fun.
dagger. Oh yes.
Yeah, we got wolves.
That
awesome.
was Logoth. I mean, not Logoth.
Shadar Logoth,
Shadar
I think.
Logoth, yeah.
I think. Yeah, that's almost certainly.
Yep, dagger.
Yeah.
Yes, that's probably my favorite scene
Yeah.
from the first book.
Oh,
Logoth.
yeah. Who is that guy?
I don't know. That's
Is that same guy? Tam Althor, maybe?
maybe.
There's Lan. And
Yeah. Oh,
that
was
Logain, I think.
Yep.
Yep. We know that they're expanding on his role in this
Which is
early
gonna be
part.
really cool. Looks like
We
he
hope
hasn't
so.
been-
I'm a little bit. Well, we can talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about that actually. But
Whatever happens now, there's no turning back.
Whoa.
Murderall maybe.
Yeah.
There we
They
go.
call him
Oh,
the Faceless Man, right? So that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's.
Kind of terrifying.
I guess this is Inman's Field, probably right. The
Probably.
first scene.
Probably Winter's Night. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I'm so excited. It
Well,
looks
that's
so
good because he's been a Debbie Downer about this thing for a while.
I know.
So
It looks good.
no tag
There
at
are
the
some
end.
things I'm definitely worried about. Okay, we don't care about that crap.
Go back to that merge roll. So somebody was saying that there you can see Trollocs if you lighten up that spot. I'm not seeing.
Oh, it's talking about that
probably
scene
that
right
stuff.
after. Yep.
Of probably. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That looks really interesting because it's I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop. I don't have the frame by frame capabilities, but so the biggest concern for me with the Trollocs is that they would either look like giants with goat faces or basically not the goblins or
From Lord of
orcs
the Rings.
from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But this looks, I mean, they look, there's definitely some different, it looks like all the ones we can see. It's hard to see here, but looks like they all, it's hard to hit it just right, but it looks like,
Oh yeah.
looks
there's
like
some
most of
good
the ones that have horns. I don't know that they should all have horns. They definitely, some of them should have horns.
This
Some
guy looks
tusk
like he's
things.
got three horns.
Yeah, they do all look different, which
Yeah.
they should,
Yeah.
which is really
Lots
interesting.
of hair on the front of the forehead. I
Yeah.
mean, that may be really the head, but
Some
yeah.
upper cutting fangs.
Yeah, got some
His
orc
dentist
fangs.
bill would be terrifying. Ugh.
There's some
Something
scary
in the
eyes
back,
there. I don't
yeah.
know if that's-
We don't get a good. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
yeah,
That's what I was. I like.
Oh,
That
look,
is
there he
really
is right
cool. That's going to be really fun to see the two of them
Fighting
together, and that Warder and Aes Sedai
relationship.
and their relationship is so awesome
Mm-hmm.
in the series. That's gonna be really really fun. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
What
looks
was
really
the other, what
really
was the
good.
other thing you were having? You were a little
Uh,
bit nervous about?
Oh, so look, I'm a little bit nervous about the Loghain's expanded role. I think
Oh, yeah.
if it's done right, it could be really good. It could be really solid, but it could also detract from a lot of other stuff.
I'm wondering
and
if it's the thought that we have to have a bad guy, so let's make somebody a bad guy. I'm hoping that's not it, because he's really...
Well, and they could be trying to kind of play up and play because there's a lot for a very long time with Loghain where, well, I should note at this, I don't think we've done anything too spoilery.
alert, yeah.
But from this point on, spoiler warning for the first book and a half ish. Just we'll go ahead and say that now.
Okay.
So that you get in early on, the times when we see Loghain, you get a lot of, is he gonna be bad? Is he gonna go crazy and whatever else? So there may be kind of a villain thing, or a pseudo villain, or I don't know. I don't know what his expanded role looks like. I don't know what they do. I'm hoping that it's just we get to see more of what we, the readers, really kind of know he's doing. Because as the more we get into the series, the more we kind of get a sort of glimpse of what he was probably doing and involved with before in the beginning, at least kind of. And so I hope they don't I don't necessarily mind an expanded role for him. I think that'll help tie him in at the end and make some of his contributions later more meaningful, and it'll be easier from a writing standpoint of a show. You don't want to have too many new characters later.
So what's this?
It looks like I'm thinking this is it to me. It looks like, although I don't. Well, no. So I was gonna say I thought maybe it was people that got killed Winter's Night, right? In Emmett Field, but then that's exactly right. There's too many Ajas represented. It's clearly we're looking at graves of some sort, but I don't know what graves they would be. And we
got this is winter, right?
But yeah, I think a lot of the earlier episodes are going to be.
Are we going to make
winter.
the Bowl of the Winds important or something?
Well, that's not for much later. We said spoilers the first book and a half.
Sorry. Oh. That was book 6, guys.
Yeah, but
Is that 6, 5, somewhere in there?
Yeah, that didn't really spoil anything. Your life is not ruined.
No.
So there's gold things, which from this height, it looks I would think they would be too big to be serpent rings. but they could be. I mean, so we could be. I really don't know what we're looking at
I
here.
don't know either.
Clearly,
Interesting.
a grave of some sort with
Yeah.
several Ajas present.
Oh,
all
Perrin.
the wolf stuff with Perrin looks interesting.
Yeah.
All of the little, the image that we've already seen of Shadar Logoth.
Yep.
And what we see here looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Shadow logo stuff.
I do, somebody else that was reviewing talking about some of the teaser images, made some comments about the lighting, them being too bright and kind of being almost daytime TV looking. And I do get that vibe on certain scenes, and their hope and mine is that some of that is just for the trailer and for the images, just to make
Where
it
are
more
we talking,
clear.
like this?
Yeah, like some of this, like the way it looks, it feels kind of like, I mean, this was even more, but like Xenia Warrior Princess sort of lighting, like it's more bright than the more gritty, modern, moody lighting we're used to right now.
I wonder what the Reds were looking at there. Do we get any kind of connotation before that?
I bet we could look up and see who some of these people are, but I don't know. That was a cool pause.
That's the that's that fight. That's where
yeah.
Brian
Oh
and
yeah.
Lamb
No,
fighting.
it's just that's a
sweet.
cool zoomed out view
the
of that.
weave. That's
The weaves.
I've been wondering what they were gonna do. It's it's not super original, but it is very cool.
Yeah, and I think we're kind of seeing the tip of the iceberg a little bit, because I think as the series progresses, the magic system and the things that we see that can be done with it progress, and there's more things involved, and we learn about the different types of weaves. So I think we're really seeing the tip of the iceberg as far as some of that visualization. I don't know who that girl is.
Yeah, she had an angry face.
She was mad and moody.
I wonder who this
is. It that we looked at? We looked up this person before. Is it Alana? Alana, is she a green or is she red? She was in one of the images. The one with Logain, I think.
I'm pretty sure it was green. There was two green sisters right behind him, and then there was two reds in the back. You couldn't tell who they were.
Oh yeah, maybe so. The costuming is really nice. I like the Aes Sedai dresses and robes and things. There's some pretty interesting. This particular one is really interesting. The sort of bodice thing with the leather. It's because it seems, the thing that's intriguing to me about it is it looks to me like it's a mix of ornamental and practical. Like it looks like it maybe is some writing support as well as the ornament. So it's kind of interesting take on some things.
Yep.
It's really pretty. The sets and scenery look gorgeous. I still don't. We need to look up if you know what this is. Because I'm drawing a blank. I know she does a lot of things, but I don't remember a lake with colored stuff early on. I don't know. I mean, it looks to me. I mean, this could be you know what this could be? This might actually be one of her dreams. It might be a dream of her, her becoming Amyrlin or something, or sitting, because she has dreams. Because she has dreams early on.
That's true.
She's kind of a dreamer and sort of early. So that could, because it looks to me like we've got all the Aja colors here, which makes me think Amyrlin, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And so I'm wondering whether that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's coming to my mind. I can't. I'm trying to think of anything specific. But.
No, I can't think of anything, especially from early on. But I really think there's going to be a lot more than the first book. Even though I think it's focused on the first book, I think there's going to be a lot more tie-in that they're going to
bring in some stuff.
Yeah, because really the first book is about the ending fight.
Lord of the Rings 2.0.
Exactly. The main character
homage to
and that's it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot in there. We're not. Go watch our review if you want to. I definitely enjoyed the book. I'm just saying there's not.
Yes.
I think they're going to add a lot more from later things to kind of like
make it tied and make it make sense. Mm-hmm. I mean, clearly they're not going to be using the pacing of the books.
I hope they. I I hope at some point we see, which I don't know if we will, but I hope at some point we see a prequel trilogy or not prequel trilogy, a prequel
Age of Legends, something
Age
or
of
other.
Legends TV show.
Somebody was talking
Tam.
about. Oh yeah,
I would love
that
to
could
see
be really
like,
interesting.
him getting the sword and her having the child on the mountain and the lightning strike
I feel
and
like
all that kind of stuff.
I feel like I've heard something that was about a movie or a TV show or something related to that. Maybe.
super cool.
Yeah. Well, this looks pretty exciting. There's
It's got me excited.
It's a
I am
clean
super excited.
trailer. I think it looks fun. I think hopefully Amazon's gonna, they'll start plugging it. My wife and I were watching something on Amazon Prime the other day. I was like, oh, I hope the trailer doesn't come on. Then I'm gonna end up watching it. But
now you have. It's okay.
Yep. And so now I don't have to.
If y'all haven't watched it, y'all should go watch it after this.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, you've seen the little one that we've got on there,
but
yeah.
Definitely let us know what your favorite part
Absolutely.
is. Thanks to Hope for our cups.
Yeah.
These have
Thanks,
been
Hope.
around for a long time, but we haven't put them on video yet. And also, we are not sponsored by HP. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Bye. See you later.
You excited about the trailer?
I'm excited. Brandon Sanderson, say?
I'm looking at the trailer.
We need to redo
Need I
all
watch? Yes, we need to redo them all.
Excited about the trailer?
Excited.
Excited.
Excited.